right, this track goes pretty hard, but I want to get into the game. Hey, everybody. How's it going? I want to apologize in advance. The stream won't be scuffed, per se. I think I've got everything back to the way I want it with my streams. Part of that helped by the fact that I finally got two replacement fill lights in front of... Oh, God. Always be casting. It's good. It's fine. It's fine. I got two fill lights that I put up thanks to some suggestions from some friends. So, appreciate it.
Ruin 3, 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 ruin 3.
This is great. Oh man, that's better than not casting anything. Like I said, that's always be casting. That's how you do Final Fantasy 14. You do need to clip that. That's amazing. Thank you for the resub. I appreciate it. So I got the lights. So I got my green screen back, which is nice. It was weird to let people see my apartment the last couple times I streamed, so I'm very happy right now. But I noticed basically this new monitor setup I have. It's super duper nice for gameplay. But I can't see OBS because it's like full screen, and Stardew Valley kind of gets wonky if you don't do full screen correctly. So like right now I can't see OBS settings. So please let me know if audio is scuffed or anything like that. I'll have to like alt tab and the game will freeze, but better than nothing. All right, let's get right into it with classic grandpa's horrible bed. This is like the worst bed I've ever seen in my life. I feel so bad that he had to suffer like this in his dying throes on this horrible piece of cardboard. I am gonna skip this though. I've seen that opening so many millions of times. The audio should be good because I did see some of the sound effects were coming through when I was checking OBS beforehand. I can't skip it. Oh yeah, I can't skip it. It's weird that escape didn't work for that. Whatever. All right, since this is an archipelago run, we start with a whole lot of stuff, which is actually nice. Even though I can't do anything with them. I don't have a barn yet. I don't have a coop, so the auto petter and the auto grabber are worthless, but I can put them in a chest for now and leave them later. Listening to the music makes it clear that we're starting in fall, which is an interesting season to start with, but that's fine. Okay, one thing I do want to do. Oh, I'm out of space already. Okay, we can fix this. Let's go ahead and put the counter on the wall, and I can pick this up. I do want to... Just gonna alt-tab and look at... Okay, audio settings look totally fine. Game music is... That's fine. I think we're good. Okay, cool. Alright. I have a chest. I'll start by putting that here. Oh, I have 5 chests. I forgot about that. Okay. We'll put those away. We don't need those right away. I'll wear that. I will put the phone in here, I guess. And we'll start by checking my mail, because people would have gotten me stuff. Have you ever heard the story of Fall? I thought not. It's a story server would tell you. So in Archipelago randomizer runs, in Stardew specifically, all the items that people get for you come through as mail that you get when you check your mailbox at the start of each day. So obviously the server itself sent me Fall, because that's my starting season. You are a 10,000 subscriber. Please take this progressive dagger, freshly discovered for you at Secret Passage. Click below to claim your prize. Subscriber count may vary. All items are non-refundable. Darth Plagueis TTP and LTTP Incorporated is not liable for any illness, financial loss, or harm to self that occur to the recipient. Thanks, Darth Plagueis. That's a good starting point. It's a level 1 dagger. It won't be like super good, but anything is good at the start if I'm gonna like I need a weapon to go into the mines with, so that helps a little bit. Who ordered the progressive sword from Cockeriggle? Well, left? Oh, you did. Thanks again, Darth Plagueis. And actually, I prefer the sword over the dagger, so that's immediately a pretty good replacement. I'm gonna put my weapons in here, I think. Try to do like a little bit of initial organization. And I want to get this out of the way so I can walk over there to the chest and see what I'm doing. Find and close your prescription ancient seeds recipe. Oh, okay. Remember to always follow the instructions on the bottle. If you experience nausea, headaches, or bouts of desire to go to Burger King, please consult your physician. Brought to you by Darth Plagueis ADX Pharmacies. Cool. That's potentially pretty useful. Ancient seeds are like the big money maker in this game in the late game. Specifically, making ancient seeds, preferably, or making ancient fruit from the seeds, preferably in your greenhouse, which I don't have right now. If you don't do it in the greenhouse, then they'll all die during winter, which is not a problem right now because we don't have winter. The way Archipelago works is that, or at least with my settings, is that the other players in the server can find your seasons. So right now in somebody else's games are my summer, my winter, and my spring. So right now it's just going to be fall forever until people get stuff for me. And also with the Archipelago setup, oh, Darth Plagueis sent me a cask. That's useful. I won't be able to get that until tomorrow morning, but still good to see. Thank you for that. But also with the Archipelago setup, people can actually send you your seasons, but then at the end of the season, you can choose which season to go to. So I could just do fall over again if I wanted to. I don't actually have to go back to, I don't actually have to move forward to winter if that were able to open up. So, so if I were to plant ancient seeds like in the farm area out here, I could let them grow for a bit and get some return before they all die off in winter. So I have options basically, which will be useful if I decide to go that route. But for now I can't do anything about it because I got the ancient seed recipe, which lets me craft seeds out of like the preserved ancient seeds you can find, and I haven't found any. So basically can't do anything with them right now, but they will be useful eventually. This is 8 tiles, so let me do this. Gotta plant something to start with. Sprinklers won't work on this terrain. What? Oh, this is, oh, I just noticed this is the beach farm. Wow, that's unfortunate. Well, I can still put these down. I'm just gonna have to manually water these every day. Well, just, yeah, not fine. That's dumb, but I'll make do. Thankfully, I'm used to this farm because the last time I did an Archipelago session, it actually started me on the beach farm too. So I already know what's where. Because in all my previous playthroughs of this game, I had never actually played any other farm besides the standard. So I had to get used to the beach farm really quickly last month. But I'm familiar enough with it, for example, to know that the primary arable land is in this spot in the southwest. So you can technically plant stuff where I planted it, but down here is the only place you can really put sprinklers. So we'll put the rest from here so that I don't have to manually water everything. Put that there. And unfortunately, I don't have a recipe to craft a scarecrow just yet. So I may lose some of these seeds to crows, but I got, even including the one that I accidentally broke a minute ago, I've got 14, so I've got like a solid amount to work with. I have a free shed, I think? I forget. Darth Plagueis already sent me a couple of good things, but I think one of those things was a shed I can build. And I currently have the Archipelago settings that allow me to build the first of any item from Robin's carpentry shop for free. but it won't let me build anything. Interesting. Interesting. Maybe it's because it's the first day, I'm not sure. Can't do a parsnip, it's not spring. I guess I can greet people. That's probably a good use of my time, actually. Because there are actually things in the Archipelago Sea that are locked behind completing the quests, so... should start working on that when I'm not busy doing stuff on the farm. The early going is quite slow, unfortunately, because of how slow you are in this game. It's not bad in Archipelago in the end game because part of the things that people can find for me in their games are speed upgrades, so eventually I will be walking a whole lot faster than I currently am, but for now I just have to slowly hike. I did get a sword already thanks to Dark Plague, but it occurs to me I can't go into the mines yet because they're blocked off for the first couple days, weeks, I forget. So it'll take a second to get into that. And also I just realized I forgot to change my character look. I'm just like the most milquetoast white boy possible. Oh well. Let's talk to Harvey. I'm going to assume that I can't talk to Elliot right now because I'm usually, it's kind of hard to like find him. Also, I probably shouldn't be trying to pick up items when I have no inventory space. That wasn't a smart idea. Guess Willie's not available on day one. Interesting. Let's chat with Abigail. There's a lot more people to meet in town, but I think I'm actually going to go back to the house at this point. Clear out more of the farmstead. Yeah, well, I guess I can talk to a couple of people first. So they're just like out here. See Emily. Chat with Carolyn. Catch Jody really quickly before she goes home. What do you mean I'm not what you imagined? See Vincent. And we'll catch Evelyn really quickly. Oh, everybody's out. Jeez, okay. Let me just keep talking to people then. Catch Penny. Yeah, cozy farm time. Except randomized, so it's completely ridiculous. Let's see what Alex got to say. Not much of anything. Let's come talk to Gus really quickly. I have some cash, but I don't want to spend it on food yet. Partially because I have no inventory space right now, so I will... Oh, there's Pam. Say hi. And Sam coming back from work. Ooh, thank you for that fishing level, Darth Plagle. I don't have a fishing rod. I can't use that right now, but thank you anyway. Let's head back to the farm, and I guess we can keep clearing the farm out. With the knowledge that I can't do much, I can't clear the entire farm out because I'm starting to get pretty low on energy, which that's normal for the start of a Stardew session, unfortunately. I can do a little bit though. Did I go in the cave? Let me peek in there really quickly. I might have just passed it by without even thinking because I went up to try and go to Robin's. Okay. you still have to get to a certain point in the game for that to have anything. But one nice thing about Archipelago is that in the vanilla game, you have the choice of either... I sent a homing soul mask, though. I don't know what that is. I don't play Dark Souls, but I hope that is useful for Aerith when he's able to play later. In vanilla Stardew, right, I need that. You get a point, I think 1 season into the game, where you can choose to either put bats in this cave or for who will somehow bring you fruit. I don't understand how that works. Or you can put mushrooms in that cave. But in Archipelago, you actually get both, which is pretty useful. It's a good way of getting early game mushrooms, which can be used for a lot of things, actually. I'm gonna do like my previous Archipelago setup, actually, and put 2 chests here. Since I have the beach set up and I know how I set up my beach last time, I'll basically go with the exact same system. 2 chests here. All the like stuff I would craft with go in those. The left side one, and all my gems in the right side one, and I will put a crafting station in between them when I eventually make one. I think it was here, yeah. And meanwhile, I also want my last chest. I'll put it down here with the, where the farm is, where I'm actually growing stuff. In this corner up here, I think. And seeds and sprinklers will go in there. And that'll do for now. I forgot it takes energy to refill your watering can. Alright. You can also sleep for multiple days, which is nice if you're trying to go back and do like festivals you missed. Alright, what do people get for me overnight? I keep finding cool stuff, but my backpack is full. Does it sound like... Oh, Pierre's just selling the backpacks, which I can't afford right now. Wow, okay. I have no idea what that is. Is that saying that something I need is in Darth Plagueis Eastern Palace compass chest? Oh, that's where she got the cask for me. Okay. That was so ridiculous. My original letter wasn't safe for streaming, so you're getting this one instead. Here's your fishing level. Oh, Willie's here. Okay, excellent. I will dump my cask in here. I will water my seeds. Which unfortunately I have to do manually because the stupid sprinkler thing I didn't think about. These should be all set though. Yeah. All right. And with both of those done, I am going to hike south. Leave out the back way of the farm. And we will go see Willie and get my fishing pole. Because especially since it started to be on the beach farm, fishing is going to be a very huge... Shane doesn't want to talk to me, I know. I don't want to talk to him anyway. Shane's the worst. But when you start on a beach farm, fishing is really important. So, like, one of the... It's even vanilla. It's like when you start on a regular farm, it's one of the better ways to get money in the early game. On the beach farm, like, it's kind of required. I am indeed in town. what you got. A month on the seas. Dang. Oh, right. He buys a new rod, and so he gives the old crappy rod to me, but it's better than nothing. I sent 500 gold to Mawir. Okay. That's right, because the cutscenes actually also tend to give items. I will need to go to his shop eventually. I'm gonna need bait specifically. And bait's very cheap, it's like 5 gold. But you only start with 5,000, so I'd like to build up some gold first before I worry about that. Oh, right. It's Archipelago. I forgot. The fishing rod I got was the item that I just sent to Mawir. It wasn't actually my fishing rod. My fishing rod is somewhere else in the 19 different games that are being played by our community right now. So it might be a while before I can make money off of fishing, unfortunately. That's fine. I'll deal. There's other things I can tentatively do. And more relevantly, a lot of things that people will eventually get from me in their games, so don't want to worry about it too much. Let's talk to George. Irritating to meet you too. Thanks. Who haven't I talked to yet? A lot of people I know. A lot. Oh, not that many. The Haley, Clint. I can go see Clint right now, actually. Pierre, Elliot, Wizard. Can't see the Wizard right now. Marnie, Jazz, Leah. Okay. Let's go to Clint first, since he's right around the corner. And actually, we'll stop in the library at the same time. That will start a cutscene that I don't think will give anything, but it will start the process of... Ooh. Got some algae out of that. Okay, so there's nothing. I couldn't remember if that started like a discussion I had to, or a cutscene of some type that I had to go through. Took a while to click on that one book. And we'll pop in here and say hi to Clint. Wait, he has something else to say. Ah, yes. He has a lot of upgrades to do, which are just going to send items out to other people, because my actual tool upgrades are going to come from elsewhere in the Archipelago run. So, alright, let's probably just go back to the house and do stuff on the farm, but for now, let's see. We'll pop up and say hi to Pierre, and actually I do have 5,000. I can probably buy some seeds from here. Or not, because nobody in the Archipelago's got me seeds yet. Okay, right. Yeah, even the seeds are randomized throughout everybody's games. It might be a while before I get any of that to start with. Alright, right now I think we're looking at... Can pop in and try and see Haley, and we'll maybe catch Marnie and Jazz on my way back home. Maybe Leah too. I'm not sure if Haley's home right now. She is. But having not met her, I'm not a good enough friend with her to be able to walk in her bedroom, so I'll have to catch her later. Oh, Marnie. Oh, when I go back to the farm, I'm actually going to head north to Robin's. I can't remember what day she's not in her shop. It might be today, unfortunately. Jazz not out here. Let's go ahead and head up. If she's there, I should be able to build whatever it was Darth Plagueis found for me. Which I repeatedly forget what that is. Even though I literally just got the mail a day ago. Fall is actually my favorite season in this game because of the music. I love the The 3 songs that play during fall, especially the Sound of Mushrooms, I love them so much. It's such a good soundtrack in this game. Alright, hopefully she's manning the shop right now. Oh, it's Tuesday, she's not there. Oof. Oh well. Alright, so we basically can't do anything more for today. I will go back to the farm. I could try and catch Haley and Elliot. And Leah. And Jazz. Maybe they're just like wandering around. I'm not sure where they are. Normally I have the wiki up actually when I'm playing this game to check that kind of thing, but not bothering with it right now. Let me see if I can catch them. And if I can't, then yeah, I'll go back to the farm and just clean up the area a little bit more. Oh, there's Leah. It's not spring. She always has that default dialogue because normally you always meet these people in spring, so they just assume. And that doesn't change in the archipelago, even if the season is completely different. Oh, they're all here. Very cool. So I can talk to Elliot. And I can talk to Jazz, who refuses to talk to me because you got to get friendship levels. Because if you don't have friendship levels with Jazz, she correctly thinks that as a kid she shouldn't be talking to random strangers she doesn't know. So that's 1000% valid. Okay, just Haley and the wizard. You cannot talk to the wizard in the early game until you get an axe strong enough to cut the fallen tree log in front of his house. But maybe Haley's hanging out in her living room at this point? No. She is not at her house at all, though. Wonder if she's taking pictures out in the woods over here, maybe? Doesn't look like it. I'm gonna head back into town. She could be up near the community center in the gardens up there. I don't think off the top of my head of places I remember her generally hanging out, and there's not many, honestly. Oh, she is. Okay, good. I guessed right. Awesome. I said the palette blossomed across the Hermana. Okay. She's so mean at the start. Give someone a gift. Okay. Well, I don't want to waste money in the early going when I don't have a whole lot, but I also don't have anything to buy right now, so could go for the very easy option. Let's buy a salad. And we'll go try and find where Leah vanished to. She is like one of the easiest people to gift stuff to in the early going. She was heading this way, but I don't see where does she go to the beach? Usually she only ever comes to the beach to stand at the tide pools. But I can't see if she's over there since that hasn't been found yet. This, that crossway that people in other archipelago games have to find for you. So I can't build that myself. And I don't think she's over there if you haven't built that yet, so I'm not sure where she's at right now. Anyway, she's one of the easiest people to give gifts to in the early game because she loves salads. There she is. She's very big into nature and everything related to it. She does like wine, but salad is like the easiest thing to give to her, and you can just buy that at Gush's shop. So for me, she was the first person I ever like romanced in this game, just because it was so easy to give her gifts. I sent a red jewel to Marlboro's Castlevania 64 run. Red jewel left, so I'm not sure if that is a pair with another jewel on the right that has to unlock something, or if that's just like an equipable item, but hopefully that's somewhat useful. Okay, only quest available now is the parsnip, which I can't do in this season, so for now at least we don't have to worry about quests, unless we do these quests. I can try that. Those quests I did set in my settings to, like, the first couple will give items out in the Archipelago seed, so I can't go to the mines yet, but I might get enough iron ores just off of clearing my farm out, so it's worth trying. Maybe. But on that note, let's start by immediately going after all the stone. Oh, I got a geode for that. Okay. I need to chunk some of this. I don't have a I don't have a shipping bin yet. I can't sell stuff. Jeez. Well, I can sell stuff, but I'd have to like manually go to Pierre's shop and sell it to him. And I hate doing that because anything you sell to him, he will sell back to other people at an upcharge, and he'll take credit for it. So I'd never give anything to him in any of my playthroughs ever. So I'll try to avoid that here if I can. But if I really need money, that's an option. For now, I don't seem to be getting any iron ore at all from any of the stone, so I might not be able to do that quest, but that's fine. The quests will come back around plenty, and also the way this archipelago system is set up with those quests in particular, the first 5 quests I think you successfully complete, you send out items for other people. And it does not matter what those quests are, you just do 5. Oh, there's one of... Oh wait, that's not what I'm thinking of, that's coal. Iron ore is something you only get from the mines, so I cannot do that quest until I get access to the mines. Alright. But yeah, like I was saying, we'll get more quests later, and whatever quest I get, it's just the first 5 I complete. So, no need to stress about not being able to do the quest right now. Need to keep an eye on my energy. Fine for now. Oh, seeds. More seeds. Okay. I'm gonna want to plant those before I go to bed, actually. Which means I should do that now because it's almost 10 o'clock. Jeez, I didn't even pay attention to the time there. I'm starting to think I might have to sell stuff to Pierre. I'm gonna get a lot of stuff really quickly that I'm not gonna have room to, to deal with. So it might not be a bad idea, unfortunately. Let's put the geodes over here. So these go here. We'll put the geodes with the gems for now. Alright. And Robin's shop should be opening, and hopefully I can have her start building the shed or whatever. Oh, Marty got me a cat. Nice. Sure. That's a horrible name. I don't like any of these names. Timed hits, the cat. Shout out to the excellent Super Mario RPG remake on Switch that unfortunately changed time hits into action commands, and I still hate that. At any rate, now that I have a cat, I actually need to spend a little bit of water every day to fill up the water bowl there too, so. Alright. I'd like to give my cows a special treat. They're such good girls and hungry. Could you bring one bunch of amaranth? They love the stuff. I'll accept that for now. But I can't do that until somebody in the Archipelago run finds my amaranth seeds. Who knows where they're at right now, so that could be some time away. And that is specifically a quest you can only do in fall. So if I'm in a different season when somebody finds those seeds, then I'll just have to leave them and wait. So yeah, that one could be a while, but no reason not to go ahead and accept the quest and just have it in there. For now, with not much to do, let's go ahead and keep clearing the farm out. Once it hits 9 o'clock, I'll go see Robin. But I feel like I could probably get rid of all this by then. Maybe. I also need to make a point of regularly trawling the entire edge of my property, because on the beach farm it is possible for random stuff to wash up on the shore, and that can get you useful things in the early game, so let's keep an eye out. Don't see anything interesting right now, but free mushroom. Something over here. It's never anything in that cave. That just leads down to a spot where I guess you can do some fishing down there if you wanted to, but I don't find that super useful. I'm gonna leave the grass for now, because once a silo is built, whenever that happens, I can start turning that grass into hay, maybe, perhaps. That came out, that's nice. I may be gone, but I'm still watching over you. Don't forget why you were here. Restore the old community center for the sake of all the villagers. That is the goal I chose. So in order to officially beat the game in this Archipelago run with our community, I have to restore my community center. But the items you need to do so are shuffled. So I'm gonna need all kinds of random stuff. And I don't have access to the community center at all right now to know what those items are, so. And we'll run into that eventually. For now, I'm gonna put this stuff away. And we can go see Robin. Interesting. Let me look in my mail. That was the dagger, that was the sword. The recipe for ancient seeds. The advertisement. The cask. My fishing level. Okay, I actually just misremembered entirely, and I never actually got any item that she could build for me. So that was kind of a waste. My bad. There was very little I could do in the early game with like no ability to buy seeds because nobody's gotten anything for me. All I can really do is just walk around town and the forest to the left, which I will head down now to do, and like clear out bushes and see if I can forage any items like the grapes I just got. Or those aren't grapes, those are blackberries. And yeah, hopefully what just happened where I just found seeds in some of the bushes, hopefully I find more of those and then I can use those to plant the farm and maybe get something out of it. So I'm gonna need a lot of this fiber for crafting later anyway, so excuse me. You can't get to the secret woods this early. And you also can't visit the wizard. So there's not much I can do in this area except this section, but can clear some of this out, see what I get. The traveling merchant also isn't there either because that's another thing that has to be unlocked as part of the archipelago. 7 of the random items that people will be able to find in their games for me are the 7 days of a week that the traveling merchant can then show up. So, excuse me. So it'll be a while before we see the traveling merchant up in this corner here. Gotta keep an eye on my energy there. About halfway, it's not too bad. Eventually I'm gonna want to cut down all these trees for wood, but for now I can't actually build anything with them, so we'll leave them be. With these level 1 tools, I would be wasting a lot of energy to cut them all down, so I wouldn't want to do that right now anyway. Oh, I was wrong. I thought... Is it in vanilla that he's blocked? Well, I guess I can go say hi to the wizard right now. Oh, wait, no, that's right. It is blocked, but it's blocked by progression. You have to get a letter in the mail from him saying, come meet me. And I cannot remember when you get that. We'll come back when I get that, whenever that is, so. Oh, shoot. Alright, well, I gotta come back for that when I have space in my inventory. We'll clear around this side and then we'll come back down there for that. Oh, send a power star to Malware. I've never looked up Super Mario 64 randomizer in Archipelago enough to know like how that works. Is that, well, that's a power star. So first of all, that's just, I know how power stars in Super Mario 64 work. So that will be a item that will let Malware enter a level or multiples. Hey, Music Devil, how's it going? But I don't know, for example, if I get other items, will they be like permanent unlocks, like the wing cap? If I pick that up randomly, would that be a thing that Malware just like can then start to use, or is that just like he gets a wing cap once, like Mario 3 kind of mentality? Power stars, but you can shovel the caps and keys. Got it. But like for the power ups, are they? I'm assuming they're like most games where it's just an actual unlock. I should plant those. Let's do that really quickly. Mushroom out. Okay, that makes sense. I am probably gonna need... I'm definitely gonna need another sprinkler. That there. Let me water in the right direction. All right, now we'll head back down. I don't have a lot of energy left though, so the amount that I'm going to be able to do in the southwest of Center Snap Forest right now is probably going to be pretty limited. But I can at least pick up that coal and maybe take out a couple more bushes down in that corner and see if I get any seeds out of it. Oh, that's right. I remember that happening. I forgot about that. And it took us a while to find that too. It was kind of weird. Well, it wasn't weird. That was honestly standard archipelago nonsense, where you get stuck with like a gigantic chain of people waiting on people, and there was like one person that needed a specific item that started the whole process off. As pretty much happens in every archipelago run eventually. Okay, hat seller is not there yet, which is fine. I only have so much money right now. I don't want to waste it on hats. But there's actually not much anything I can do out here. I think I've got everything. Unless there's just... No, nothing else to get. Okay, cool. There's stuff back to the north. Okay, it's actually not close to 10 o'clock yet. Let me do that really quickly. Yeah, that's fair. That's actually why I like doing archipelago runs like the this one that I'm currently doing with Swag Fam, and the one that I'm starting in with Zeldathon in like an hour from now. Both of them are going to involve a lot of people, and I feel like it's easier to not have somebody's progression locked by your stuff if there's like a ton of people playing. There's more chance for other people to have progression items they need to. Right now, while it's not yet 10 o'clock, I'm gonna pop up here and see if there's any forageables. There's not here, but I also want to see above the bus stop. So we come back down here and pop east. Could be like me, be a glutton for punishment, do both. I don't necessarily recommend it. My limit in archipelagos is generally 4 games max, and that's depending on how much time I have. And that's what I'm doing now. I just split those 4 games up in between the Swag Fam and the Zeldathon ones. Because when you're playing that many games and or that many archipelagos, it's kind of hard to keep track of what you're doing, so... Put those away. And these away over here. And call it a night. Pet my cat. Always pet your cat. And I forgot to do that because I just got the cat today. I don't have any oh, I do have Bloom on the Land. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting Discord messages and just making sure they're not anything important. No, they're not. Okay. Back to chat. Living on the land is basically worthless if you played this game a lot. The only channels you actually really want to care about are the ones that give you recipes and the one that tells you what luck you'll have in a given day. And I only find that one useful if I'm actually like going into the mines or whatever, which I'm not doing because I don't have the mines unlocked. But when I do eventually, I like to time my mine runs for days with good or great luck, because that affects the rewards you get when you're delving into them. So So it's useful to have that TV channel, but like aside from those 2 TV channels, the rest are, if you've been playing with the game a ton, the rest of the channels are worthless. All right, so there's, man, I'm trying to think of what I can even do. I guess I can go back into town really quickly. Nobody really unlocked anything for me yet, so I don't think Pierre will have any seeds. Oh, there's seeds. Okay. They're flowers, though. They'll still actually give me stuff when I harvest them for the first time. They'll send stuff out in the archipelago, though, so... plant those, but before I plant them, I'm going to very quickly explore the bounds of my farm once again and see if there are any other items that washed on shore. This song specifically is my favorite song in this game. That's something. Anything else over here? No. Okay. All right, let's just plant these seeds, which I will need another sprinkler for. Oh, wait, what? They won't plant. Interesting. Is it because they're flower seeds, so I need to actually put them in pots, I guess? Okay, well, I'll save them for later in that case. I will say, unless somebody finds me something really, really good in the next couple of minutes, I probably will end stream after this day. Because the Zellathon session will start up in about an hour, and I want to be ready to go for that. So I don't want to be in here all the way up until that point. And if there's nothing in here I can do, then I might as well wait until people get me some more items as they play in the Swag Fam session. So. But for now, let's go see what, if anything, Pierre has for sale. Oh, there's bushes over here I forgot to take down. Alright, nothing good. Oh well. It was a nice attempt. Oh, I can take those geodes back to Clint, actually, now that I think about it. Your left hand turned into a gigantic planet? What? That's so weird. No, he has nothing, as expected. That's 2,000. That's not bad. Let's go ahead and get that. And I send a rough branch to Crossing Armano. Okay. I have no idea what a rough branch even would do in that game, but hopefully that's somewhat useful. All right, let me go back to the farm. Grab like the 1 or 2 geodes that I had. Cool, my favorite song is playing as I go back into town. Goes there. Take the 5 geodes, okay. Might get something useful out of those. And when I get back to the farm, I think I might start using my energy to cut down some of these trees, because I want to go ahead and make space for the various things that I'm eventually going to have Robin build. And what few trees I'm going to keep to tap later, I want to set them up in a specific setup. I don't want them just all over the place, so it's better to not have them all out there in the open like that, just making it hard to get around. Might as well start cutting them all down. I won't be able to cut them all because obviously level 1 axe kind of restricts me there. Not to mention base game starting energy, but I can start the process off at least. I don't see anybody physically around, so let me sneak these trash cans. Nothing good. All right, let's process some geodes. Okay, got me 2 artifacts that I can actually take to the library while I'm here. I think maybe turning in 1 artifact will actually send an item out. Yeah, I set a farming level to Aura. I'm gonna skip this dialogue. I know how the library works. They give me a journal entry? What was that? What? I already had that. Oh, okay, I got a quest from him to turn in 1 thing, and it auto-turned the quest in because I was coming in there to turn 1 thing in. That's a sort of mini bug that you normally don't get if you're playing. You gotta go in this way. You can't do anything down here. You don't normally get that bug when you're playing vanilla. That's basically an archipelago only bug. All right. Hate Joja so much, but one of these days I do need to play a Joja run for the Steam achievements. I'm not looking forward to it. But generally on any given playthrough, I never even walk in that store. I don't care about Morris. The people in the store that I do care about, I already have relationships with elsewhere. I'm not gonna have time to come back for that. How do I want to do this? I'll be getting plenty of wood later when I cut everything down, so let's do that. I love that name. Boz 300p is playing Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. That is such a Swag Fam in joke that nobody is going to understand except for us, but anyway. Oh, that's copper ore. Unfortunately, not the iron ore that quest asked for. And the quest is over anyway. It's already been 2 days, so. All right, but now I can go back and grab this again. I guess we'll head back to the farm. Oh, I don't have. That's right. We can get a lot of stone on the farm. Man, only having 1 inventory row is, oh fuck, so much. I can't wait for people to get me more inventory space. Anything good here? Bok choy, that's not happening in 2 days. I'm not even gonna pick that up. I don't have that seed. Even if I did have that seed, it takes like 6 or 7 days to grow that, so that's not happening. This one. Put the copper ore in there too. And that. I'll put this here. The blackberry has the archipelago symbol up there, but I can never remember whether that's because I need to turn it in for a community center bundle, or if that's because I need to grow blackberries and I haven't yet. I definitely do need to grow blackberries, and I haven't yet. That's just... Oh my god, I hit the wrong button. That's just as part of my crop sanity settings. I have to grow 1 of every crop. Will give an item that gets sent out in the seed to somebody else. But I might also need blackberries for a community center bundle. I don't know. All right, for now, Crop Sandy is interesting. That's a great name too, but no, too bad I don't have a fishing rod for the carp frenzy. But yeah, Crop Sanity is basically just grow one of everything. Every single item you harvest, so as it finishes growing out here in the farm, you literally pick it up and grab it out of your farm for the first time. That sends an item off to somebody. But of course, that is very limited by the fact that I have to wait for other people to give me my seeds, so it takes a while. I'm a little concerned about the fact that I've cut all these trees down. I haven't gotten a single one of the seeds for this tree. But there's a lot more of those trees elsewhere, so I don't think I have the energy to cut down any more trees. We should leave it at that. I'll put the sap in here too, though. Go ahead and call it a night. Okay, I'll pop out real quick and just see. Oh, I have some mail. Okay, let me see what's in there. What's up, Clint? Yep. Oh, he gave me the first recipe. Excellent. What recipes do I have? That was to make a furnace. That's the good stuff, but I don't have any ancient seeds to actually make yet. There's nothing else in here that's really useful. You have to get to farming level 1 before you can actually craft a scarecrow. So the furnace is really the only thing in here I need to craft. I don't think I have the copper ore for it though. I only have 10. I have plenty of stone, but I can't go into the mines right now to get copper ore. So all I have is the ones that I got randomly from the geode I turned in. Unfortunate. Team members have removed the landslide caused by a drilling operation near the mountain lake. Oh, okay. All right, that's cool. Actually, in that case, we'll play one more day in the game. Because speaking of getting copper ore, basically the mines just got unlocked, so I can delve into like the first floor of those. Come down here and check this real quick. That should all be good. Despite the fact that I don't have a scarecrow. Nothing is really happening over there at the moment, so I am going to put away I really only need, we'll keep the hoe. We'll take those. Also, hi Retzel. Thank you for popping in. You don't often need the hoe in the mines, but it's useful to have in case you land on a floor that has some sand you can dig up. There might be stuff you can find in there, so. Yep, this way. Yeah, I'll go ahead and delve in there and see if I can maybe get lucky enough to get 10 more copper, and then we can make a furnace, then we have something to start with. I'm skipping that. Oh, it's not a box of bullets to Hermana's Doom. Okay. Nobody's been playing enough to have gotten me any elevator floors. In Archipelago mode, the mine works by every 5 floors you get down to, it sends an item to somebody. But also, other players throughout the archipelago run can find your elevator stops. So right now I can only go down the mines by going down the ladders. As people continue finding me progressive elevators in their archipelago runs, I can then take the elevator down every 5 floors for every progressive elevator that people find for me. So generally when I play Archipelago Stardew, I never go farther down. Oh, reflex. I always have my sword or my weapon on slot 7 because my fishing rod is on slot 6 and I forgot to move it to match. But yeah, when I generally play Archipelago, I'll start going down the elevator and I'll stop on the 5th floor after whatever floor the elevator can currently take me to. So right now that is 0. So I will not go beyond floor 5, basically, as we're heading down here. Because I don't want to waste time, you know. If I specifically go down only to like roughly around the area the elevator can take me, then I can always like take the elevator back there in the future and go right back to where I was. Okay, I should probably not break those. I'm gonna waste a lot of energy if I do. I didn't bring like any food, so I have to be careful about that. In fact, maybe I should go ahead and only hit copper stuff for right now. Oh, somebody sent me boat repair. Does that mean I can go to Ginger Island already? That would be wild, actually. Alright, in my experience in Archipelago, you'll generally find the ladder leading down to the next floor close to the start. That was kind of ridiculous, actually. There's an item over there I need to pick up. And I have no room for anything, so I can't pick up the bug guts either. Let's see, I can probably forego the sap in my inventory right now. Oh! Alright, 8 copper. Just really trying to get to 10. I don't see anything else down here. Okay, what do I want to get rid of? Start with the sap. And actually, let's eat the cave carrot to get some energy back. And now I have 2 empty spots for these. Alright, 9 copper. Oh. I sent 5 rupees to Mawar. I'm sure that's going to be so incredibly useful. Ugh. Well, this is bad. Okay, well I got it floor 5. Old sorcerer boots to Aerith. Okay. Dang, no copper on this floor. All right, oh wait, I got 10. Okay. We're good. Excellent. All right, let's head back home. We got to wrangle the inventory very badly here. I don't have enough time, I think, to make it back to Clint's to turn these geodes in, so I'll have to do that on another playthrough. But I can at least go ahead and craft the furnace. And I will immediately not have anything I can craft in it because I have no ore left, because I'm going to use all my copper ore to make the furnace. Maybe I can make it back to Clint's if I rush, actually. Let me try it. Let's put this stuff away. We'll put a slime in here for now. We'll need to move it when I eventually get a slime hut. Put the bug meat in there. First crystal needs to go to... Oh, okay. Let's pull this out. We'll make a furnace. Put the furnace here. Put that back away. Slime hut and bug meat. Yes, that's exactly what I said. Because eventually in this game, you get the ability to put together a hut that actually has slimes in them, and you can actually have those slimes mate and have kids. It's interesting. It's not the word I'll use for it, but it's a thing you can do. Let's see. Okay, these are what I'm going to try and rush to town with very quickly if I can make it in time. I think I have until 4 o'clock. It should be fine. I guess we'll cross on the north side at this point. It's so weird playing as a white boy. I just was not paying any attention when I was on the character creation screen. I set up my farm name, my favorite thing, and didn't even think about my physical look. Alright, I want to process geodes. Anything useful? That is something that I already turned in at the museum, I think. Which means I can eventually sell that when I get a shipping bin, which I don't have right now. Not after the fact. You can only set your... I think you can only set your character look on the, like, save, when you're creating your save for the first time. And I was there, and I could have set it, and I just wasn't paying any attention and skipped right past it and forgot about it. I don't think you can change it. You might be able to change it later. There's probably like a mod or something, or maybe I can edit my my save file in like Notepad or something. I'll look into that actually. But normally that's just something you do when you start the farm on day 1 of the first season for the first time. Alright, so I don't have a shipping bin, so we'll just put stuff in here for now. Yeah, and in case you missed it, here was the bug meat, not bug guts, but I mean, I feel like it's the same thing. So that's the thing you can get as you kill monsters in the mines. And I can't even remember what you actually use it for. It's a crafting material, I know that much. You definitely don't use it in eating recipes. Oh, I'm already out of energy. Jeez. Okay. Well, there's not much I can do unless I like go into town and buy a salad or something to get some energy back. So might just go to bed early actually. But there's nothing to do out here on the farm either, especially not with low energy. So, oh, look at the kitty just in the water. Oh my goodness. All right, yeah, a little bit early for the day, but oh, how much more twists when you're out of energy. Level 2 fishing, and I don't have a rod yet. I'll get a fishing rod eventually. All right, any mail? Oh, a lot of mail. Okay, what did people get me? This is an official notice. You've been charged and found guilty of one case of littering within multi-world bounds. Boz 300p was able to identify the boat repair left by near Dry Lagoon 1 as yours, so it has been returned to you. Please leave your trash in appropriate receptacles. I'm entrusting you with this fishing level. I know you'll treat it well. See to it that it makes it to the destination. Okay. Robin here. I know there's a lot of stones scattered around your farm. If you have a surplus, you might consider having me build a well for you. Wells can be placed all over your farm and serve as convenient places to refill your watering can. I don't actually need a well because there is a small pond right next to the small source of arable farmland on this farm type. And it's the beach farm. There's water all over the place. I see you've been exploring the old mine. You've got the adventurous spirit. That much I can tell. If you can slay 10 slimes, you'll earn your place in my adventurous guild. I don't think I've slayed 10. Oh, the ones you slay before you get the quest don't count. I do need to go back in there to get more copper to be able to make a bar. I need 5. I'm not doing that right away. I might go back in the mines real quick. 1 fresh lobster for a marvelous piece of fun creating. I don't have a fishing rod, but I will accept the quest anyway. Yeah, it's kind of rude. That was... Boss's littering was not my fault, and yet I'm paying the price for it. The letters you get with people's archipelago items are just fantastic. They're so stupid, and I love it. Okay, we'll play a little bit more. We'll go back into the mines, and then I'm not going to go back out to check the mail, because then I know I'll get caught in a trap and need to do another day. So we'll do this day, we'll go into the mines, and then I will end stream after this day is over. But if we're going into the mines, I need to put this stuff back in here, because I don't need it in my inventory while I'm going down there. I'm already... Oh, that's a weird... Oh, that's because, oh my goodness. The coloring is weird here because that gets taken away, I think, in, summer of year 1, maybe? Or something like that. Yeah, the mines get opened up very quickly, but this opens up in, like, summer. And so there is not a colorization for fall for these rocks, or for winter. So they look very weird when you're playing in archipelago mode and you have and you don't start on spring. And that's a bug the archipelago the people that make the archipelago mod for Stardew just understandably did not have the desire to bother fixing. So somebody probably could do a fix for it pretty easily if they wanted to, but I guess nobody's wanted to. Dang. Normally it's like the first one I open. Oh, it's a lot of copper, okay. I didn't check the TV, and I don't have the luck channel even if I did, but this might be a good luck day. Speaking of luck, Boz littered and I got paid for it. Or I got, like, I had to pay the price for it, but I hope Boz enjoys my lucky emblem. Oh, nice. If I get some coal while I'm down here, I can, well, no, that wouldn't work. You have to use the furnace for that, so I have to actually take this copper and coal back home. But that'll be easy enough. I have enough for it now, so I can actually complete that quest now, which is nice. But let's keep going for a couple floors, see if I get more slimes. I might be able to complete that quest while I'm down here. Cool, way out already. It's a lot of fun. Oh, what? Wow, okay. This is definitely a good luck day, because amethyst and topaz on day 1, or on like floor, what, 3 in the mines? That's absurdly good. Also, hey, Bardic. All right, some more slimes down here. That's a lot of copper. Yeah, this is probably a great luck day, which is really useful to see. Yep, no worries. Thanks. Catch you later. Good luck with your own stream. I might pop into that, actually. Assuming that I'm not super busy with the Zeldathon Archipelago that starts in 30 minutes. I'm probably going to be busy playing those games. But I could probably lurk on your stream while I'm doing that. Alright, Gotta keep an eye on my energy. I don't have a lot left here. Escape rope to catch a Hermana. That's Hermana's Pokemon Crystal run. Let's break all these. Flower seeds. I'm gonna ignore those for now. I think those are not worth bringing back with me. I'm really already missing the Archipelago run that I did with Zeldathon last month, because in that run somebody got me the Return Scepter very, very early. And so no matter where in the town I was, I could just immediately warp back home instantly. Which is really useful in cases like this where you're delving into the mines and you have like no inventory space left and you like to drop stuff off and come back immediately. Can't do that right now. That's a pretty good haul though. We can let's go ahead and leave the mine. I didn't get all the slimes I want. That's what, initiation? Yeah, 4 more slimes. But I got a number of things that I can turn in really quickly down in the library, and I have some geodes that I can take to Clint. And turning those in will give me the room to pop those geodes. So that's useful. That was a pretty solid mine run for the first 5 forests. I say pretty solid, literally very solid. Alright, we'll go all the way down here to start. Donate some stuff. It's 5 items. I gave a slime trap to... Oh, I always feel bad when I send traps to other players. I'm sorry, Aura. And we'll drop the geodes off. Oh. Wait, I think that's an item I already turned it. Nope. It's new. Okay. More copper. Not bad. Turn this in real quick. I think we'll go back home. I know it's a great day, a great luck day, but killing 4 more slimes can be done no matter what section of the mines I want to go to. It doesn't have to happen on a great luck day, so you can always do that later. It's definitely going to be a good stopping point, though. We will come back to the farm. We have no energy to do anything, so basically just putting stuff away. I will put those in to make the copper bar really quickly. Put the bug meat in there. Pull my stuff back out. Put that in there. We're mostly good. We'll hang out for a bit because the copper ore won't take that long to finish, I think. Just checking the progress of my crops. Cat's just over here chillaxing. Found our ooh. My progressive raccoon. That's actually not useful. I mean, it is useful, but what it does is open a series of 8 side quests that I can't really complete right now because I don't have anything I need to actually do them. I'm probably going to need the dehydrator that will eventually appear in here to do a lot of that. A lot of it involves catching fish that you need to smoke. So I also need a fish smoker, which I don't have. Yep, no worries. Appreciate you popping in. I'm going to be ending in just a minute anyway, so, but good to see you as always. Thanks for popping in. I have no energy to do anything else out here. I can't like knock down any trees or anything. Do like onesies, twosies like that. We can check the periphery of the farm one more time, see if any useful items showed up. Don't see anything so far. You don't want to use up all your energy because then you drop down to like horribly slow walking speed. And you have to like crawl back home. Let's not deal with that. Yep, nothing else. Okay. Let's go ahead and I like the woodpecker just hammered at the tree there. Go ahead and call it. Sleep for the night, let it save. No shipping bid, so it never shows like how much money I made. I'm kind of disappointing. That's fine. Anyway. All right, so I'm gonna send it over to stream ending. Turn this back on at lower volume. Lower a little bit. All right, I'm going to see who's doing what on Twitch. Who can we raid? What's going on? Oh, I see Jiggy's playing Link Between Worlds. I don't think I've ever gotten the chance to raid Jiggy myself. Let's do that. That should be pretty fun. All right, let me switch back to here. Let me see. Do I even remember my raid commands? Let's see. I have a Nightbot thing on my stream deck that might already have the right stuff. Let's see. Is that the right one? Yeah, that's for followers. That's for subs. Okay, cool. Because I don't remember what they are. All right, so we're gonna raid Jiggy. Jiggy is a fellow member of the Zeldathon team. He is a really cool dude who does a lot of Zelda streaming, but also a lot of Metroid streaming. So right up my alley. Right now, he's doing Link Between Worlds, which is actually one of my favorite Zelda games. So we can pop over there and have a good time while I wait for the Zeldathon community archipelago run to start up, where I'm going to be playing Super Metroid Symphony of the Night and Time Spinner, but I'm not going to be doing it on stream. Well, I might be doing it next week, actually. We'll see. But for now, we'll go hang out at Jiggy's place. So we'll pop over there, have a good time. Thank you, everybody, for popping in. Had a lot of people watch and had a good time. We'll see. Hopefully, I get back to streaming on Tuesday on my channel. But in the meantime, I will actually be streaming tomorrow on WNGSO's channel. I'm going to be playing Evoland at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. So if you want to see me again, pop over there tomorrow evening. But other than that, have a good night. Take care, everybody.